My name is Jack, be ready for the fallout, and today we're going to be doing some cooking. So what are we cooking today? Cooking comes in a minute, because I've got some self-raising flour that helps it rise itself. Today I'm going to be doing some dishes and a drink from RuneScape. Believe it or not, gotten into the game quite a bit recently. Thought I would kick it off by making a short green guy. And if you don't know what that is, it's this. The short green guy is a cocktail in RuneScape. It requires 20 cooking to make and it grants 120 cooking experience. It heals 5 hit points, boosts strength by 4 and reduces attack by 3. The recipe consists of 1 vodka, 3 limes, 1 sliced lime and an equi-leaf. We are going to be making this today. The worm batter is a dish in RuneScape from Gnome Cooking. It requires level 27 cooking to make and it gives you 154 cooking experience. It heals 200 to 700 life points depending on the player's constitution. The ingredients are gnome dough, which we will make today, king worm and cheese, which will be replaced with chocolate. We're making a chocolate batter. The chocolate batter doesn't exist in RuneScape, but what are you gonna do? And equi-leaves, which I have figured out a way to make. I'm going to be doing it exactly to the recipe. So I've got my vodka here. The recipe doesn't state how much vodka you put in it, so I'm just going to fill the glass up and assume that that's how much it is. It says 1 bottle, this is 1 bottle. I hope I don't have to drink a whole bottle of vodka for a video, but if I do, then that's okay. The other thing is, it says it has 3 limes. I've got 3 limes here. I reckon 2 juiced and 1 sliced up into cubes, which I will do as well. I've got spare limes here in case there's not enough juice. And the other thing is something called an equi-leaf. Equi-leaves don't exist, unfortunately, or they might. I haven't looked into it. But in here, I have got a concoction of what I believe an equi-leaf would taste like. I walked around the shop, I had a look, and I came across this. What's this, you ask? This is dill. And it's got a very, very fragrant-y sort of, I guess, gnomish flavour. So I'm going to be putting dill in this drink as well. Not just dill. And a bit of mint as well, because I imagine it would have that minty flavour. So, equi-leaves, dill and mint, I guess. Oh, and I've got a glass that looks kind of like the glasses from RuneScape as well. Let's just chuck that over there. I just chucked dill on the floor. There's a bit of dill on the floor. Whoops. So, what I'll do is, I sharpened this knife. I swear to God, chop the lines in half so we can extract the juice. This one I'm going to save, I'm going to chop it into cubes, which you will see in a minute. They make a satisfying noise. So, bowl, yes. There we go, look at my camera work. Poor lime, it's been impaled by a fork. So the best way that you can juice a lime if you don't have an actual juicer is get the lime and you twist it. You basically twist it and move it around and twist it more and then the juice will come out. Just like this. If you don't know, I was a chef. Not anymore, horrible job. So I want to get as much juice of this out as possible because it says 3 limes and 3 limes don't contain a lot of juice, believe it or not. So I will do my best. I might have to get my lemon juicer out. I know it doesn't say that in a recipe and gnomes probably don't have lemon juicers, so I don't know if that's cheating or not. I want to be as authentic as possible. I don't care if there's a bit of pulp in there, it's meant to have cubes of lime in it anyway. So that's 1 bit of lime done, so we stab it in there and we will fast forward until I've got all the limes done. Oh my god, these limes are shit. I could have bought better limes. This isn't all we're making today. Once I've done the drink, I'm going to put it in my inventory fridge and then we're going to make a batter. And that might sound like a great insult, but I'm going to attempt to make a batter. We're doing a bit of gnomish cooking today. Let's try at least I will leave the pulp in there. These limes, oh, they do have seeds. That's good, I guess. So I'll just give these as much of a squeeze as I possibly can to get the rest of the juice out, because we need that lime juice. Yep, that can go in the sink. So if I move the camera around and put it to there. Mate, shut up, fridge. We've got this fridge and it just doesn't shut up. So skilling a lime, easy, top and tail. Da da da. Get away. Da da da. Get away. And then slowly go around the lime. And we can use that as a way to make the drink a bit more greener. Add a bit of the zest in there, because it didn't state that you don't use the zest. So all of this stuff here, I want the zest, because I will use some of it in the drink. And there we go. And now what I want to do is I want little cubes of lime in the actual drink. It says slices as well, but I've got sliced here. So I will do this, and I'll do this, and then I'll do this, and I'll do this. Because if you look at the picture, you can see that there's little cubes in there. I'm assuming that's cubed lime, because there's nothing else in the actual recipe. This bit here, I'll get rid of that because it's got a bit of pith in it. You can follow this recipe if you want, and follow me on Twitter, subscribe, like, everything. If you like RuneScape cooking, I can do more. Like, in RuneScape, I don't have a level 99 in cooking, but I do in real life. I honestly believe that there's nothing I couldn't cook. What I'll do is I'll just get some of the zest. I'll chuck the others in the sink so I can't use them, but I'll zest some of this lime here, get some of that wax in it, and I'll drop some of that in there to give it a bit more of a green colour, because the drink's very green. We've got some zest, and what I'll do is I'll put the zest in there, mix it together, and you see it's got the little green bits in it, but it makes it look more green, or not. So what I'll do is I'll clean up, and we will get to cooking. I've got one shot to get this right. And now we've got to make our equileaves. I'm not sure in what form the equileaves will be, but I've got my dill here. Even though the picture states it's a whole equileaf with the stalks in, but I'll use the mint stalks instead. There we go, that can go over there. I will use a small handful of mint to go with it. Alright, so what I've done is I've chopped up the equileaves, or I think that's how it's pronounced. I think it's pronounced equileaves. Equileaves. I've chopped them up with the mint, and we have this abomination. We have that there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in inventory, and I'm going to make the batter. Never made batters before. There's not even a recipe of how to make it on the internet. So let me just put this over to one side. Remember, when you're cooking, don't follow my example. So in this bowl, we're going to want to make a Yorkshire pudding style recipe. So I'm just going to guess at this point. I don't know how well it's going to turn out. So what I'll do is, I've got some self-raising flour here, and what I'll do is I'll put 2 cups of self-raising flour. This is where it gets messy. So 2 cups of self-raising flour in our bowl here. I've got a ladle. I'll put a bit of plain flour in there. You don't have to put plain flour in there, but it stops the self-raising flour being so arrogant. Can you get a chocolate batter? I forgot to get fruit. There's fruit batter, toad batter, and worm batter. So today we're going to create a recipe that hasn't been in RuneScape yet. Am I allowed to do that? They're chocolate crunchy, so why wouldn't there be a chocolate? One of the important things is gnome spice. And so what I've done is here I've got some baked equa leaves. And what I did with baked equa leaves is I got a pan. And in the pan, I put dill, and I put some mint, and I put it in the oven for 10 minutes so it dries out. I'll put that one for later. Here's one I made earlier. And you've got yourself your dried equa leaves, basically. And with that, I'm going to get some mixed spice. And in that, I'm going to put like a little teaspoon, like 2 teaspoons of mixed spice. That might be too much, but time will tell. And then I'll mix them together and taste. I'll try gnome spice and give my reaction. I've got a knife here because I ran out of spoons. Gnome spice is not very nice, but that's what I imagine it would taste like. So with this, I'll pop it in here. And I'll mix it with a spoon. Honestly, I think I need more. Oh god, I need tea. Where's me tea? Where's me chairs? It's very earthy. I'll admit that. It tastes like earth. Don't ask how I know how earth tastes, but we've all been a child once. And what I do, if you have a ring like this, yeah, just tap it on the egg and drop it in there. And I will do that with 3 eggs. I'll just put the eggs in the cup. Oh, you can't see. Yeah, now you can. And then I'll just drop the eggs in here like this. I'll dispose of the eggshells. And remember, after cracking eggs, always wash your hands, because it's not the inside of the egg you have to worry about. It's the outside of the egg that has the salmonellas. And so with this, I'm gonna get, I don't know what else to do. Milk, I'd assume. It's milk. I know what to do. I'm gonna use a carefully selected mixture of milk and water. So I'm going to fill this glass up with a little bit of water, and then I'm going to pour the water in the mixture, and then I'm just going to plop a little bit of milk in there, and that should be enough for the batter. I need my whisk. Where's me whisk? Here's me whisk. And then with this, I will mix it all together. Don't worry, the herbs are still in the oven, but I will put them in afterwards. And then so we'll mix all of this together. And it's actually going a darker colour, which the dough, if you can look on now, you will see that dough is a slightly dark colour. So I'll just put some elmo grease. Oh, there's flour everywhere. This should be enough. Yeah, that seems alright actually. I like some sauce in it. It's okay, we can save this. Yeah, of course it feels okay. Can't dump it. This is perfect. And then I'll put it into this. I won't stir it too much because gnomes, they have small arms. Gonna cover the thing with butter. And what I'll do now is I will cut up the chocolate with a knife, yes, just to add to the chocolate batter that doesn't exist in RuneScape, but it's still a batter, and I'm sure you can add whatever you want to it. because it has fruit. Why not chocolate? It's a good trick for like ice creams and desserts and everything. You've got like really flaky chocolate. And what I'll do with this is I'll sprinkle it over the top. I've put a little bit of oil in the pan that I'm going to cook it in, and hopefully this will be nice. I've used truffle oil. That's... Oh god, this is going to be awful. And what I'll do with these is I will scrunch them up in this little pot, not straight in somewhere in there, that's okay. And I'll just mush them about like this until all of the still wet bits come out. Yeah, so basically I'm just mushing them together, so now we have a fine powder. I'm just rubbing them together in my fingers so that it gets dissolved. And then with this, I'll just pour it in here, and then I'll mix it together. And hopefully that will add a little bit more colour to the mix. Remember, using fine wrist functions. And that, I believe, is our batter done. And so what I'll do is I'll get this, and then I will pour this in there, like this. There's still a little bit left over. I might be able to do something with that, but I want it to be good. And then that will go into the oven. And then I'll get the batter and I'll put it in there top down, where it's really hot. For, I'd say, half an hour. Oh, gas mark. 6. Oh, I forgot the chocolate. Okay, now I will sprinkle the chocolate over the top. I'll just push some of the chocolate down so that it mixes in a little bit, and then I'll put that back in the oven. We have a little bit left over, so I'm going to do 2 plain ones as well. Come on now. Smile for the camera. The batter has been completed, and now it's time to do the short green guy, which is a pun on gnomes. So I've got one of these things. This is real shit, but it's the only thing I could have found. And what I have to do is this disgusting mix here. I will put it in here with the vodka, and I will mix it all together. Let me just give these a dry. So that mix is in there. Oh god, we lost some. That mix is in there, and the vodka. It says a whole bottle. I'm not going to drink a whole bottle of vodka. I'll use the glass to... The bloody camera died, didn't it? Luckily I didn't do anything else. And so what I'll do is I'll pour the vodka in here, and then I'll put the lid on, and shaking hand on top, hand on bottom, like this. And then that should be our short green guy. And then what I'll do is in a glass, and then I'll pour that in there like this. For fuck's sake. Of course it didn't all pour in. Oh, no, there we go. Cool. Come on, all going. All going. I weighed it out alright, I think. I found a better circle of line. And that is a short green guy. As much of the recipe as I could get it to the book. And so, I will get the batter. So this is the chocolate batter. Chocolate batters don't exist in RuneScape, but it's a batter nonetheless. It looks more like bread, and then we have the short green guy here. Lovely. Lovely, isn't it? I think we ought to try them, shall we? Fucking hell. Oh, short green guy. What I'll do is I'll try some. Oh. You know what? It's weirdly nice. It makes your face scrunch up, but... Yeah. Short green guy. Okay, now that I've had a drink, I feel like I need something to eat. And so what I'll do is, I'll get my knife, I'll just wipe it off a little bit, and then I'll cut down the middle into my batter, which you can see has actually turned into a cake. And then I'll cut the batter like this. It's still warm. I'll try some. You know what? That isn't half bad. It's very doughy, but I'd imagine it'd be doughy. Gnomish cooking, not that bad, I'll admit. Yeah, this is nice. The odd ingredients accompany it fairly well. I always wondered what they tasted like. I guess this. Wow. Guess I'm ready to slay some dragons. I think your chocolate worked with it very well. What do you call it? I want to try something. I got some sriracha here. It is right. The recipe is, I believe it's right. I put some sriracha on this. Yeah. The cake itself, or the batter itself, is neutral ground. It goes with savoury or sweet. Like, if you want to have it with syrup, have it with syrup. If you want to put chocolate on the top, put chocolate on the top. If you want to have it with cheese and tomato, do it. Go ahead. I want to do this again, so if you like and comment and do all of that stuff, I'll make more RuneScape food, or I'll make more food from different games. Let me know in the comments if you want to see any different kind of game foods. Let me know if you've ever wanted to see something made from a game, and I'll make it. Because we've got a batter and a short green guy. The batter's lovely, the short green guy is as you would expect. It is bitter, sour, and it's got very strong alcohol in it. Not even golden syrup helped it. I think I lost life points rather than gain them from that drink, but the batter's bloody lovely. So this has been making RuneScape food in real life. And I think I succeeded. Thank you for watching and bye for now.